All right. Hey everyone, Jeff Beish here, all about that Beish, coming at you with some NOR Gym Leader Challenge this week. We're playing in the Gym Leader Challenge weekly event, which is run by Play Limitless, the website at least anyway. This is the website where you can find all the tournaments for GLC stuff online. Um, let's see if I can find where we're at. Yep, Gym Leader Challenge Weekly. It's actually organized by the Dice Town League. Not sure what that is, but we're excited. We've seen this on the Tricky Dim Discord quite a bit. It's a free tournament, so really low stakes here. The winners do get some prizes, but we're here just to try this out. We've got a couple of in-paper tournaments coming up soon on the 22nd and the 18th of February. And we want to just play a couple decks and see how they'll do in a little bit more competitive aspect. So that's what we're doing today. Again, first time doing this. We're going to see how it goes. We got 1 minute till it starts. Let's talk about the deck list we're going to be playing today. We've been playing this deck list a little bit on stream, a couple of versions here and there. We've settled on, or at least I've settled on, this multi-prize dark deck. And I say multi-prize because you're probably thinking there aren't any V or V maxes in the Gym Leader Challenge format, but we are playing Guzzlord, which Red Banquet Attack allows us to take one more prize, so two prizes there from our Guzzlord, and the new Silver Tempest Crobat with its critical bite attack that allows us to take two more prizes for a total of three. So our game plan is have some efficient attackers. Spiritomb here, very efficient. One energy can do up to 120, 130 damage. Hoopa here, one energy is Assault Gate attack. It gives us 90 as long as we switched it for that turn. And then we've just got some pretty other Weavile, very situationally awesome against grass decks or any of decks that really want to have abilities. 50 damage per each Pokemon that has an ability from our opponent's side. And then here we go, Zoroark 2. Mind Jack 30 damage for each of our opponent's benched Pokemon. So those are the Mons in our deck. Running some pretty straightforward trainer cards, what you'd see in most lists. We're not running Cynthia's or Colress's, Professor's Researches. We're playing some more, impactful to the board cards. Trying to set up kind of our combo here too as well. So we're playing cards like Feather Ball, which I'm not sure about. This is the card that's on the cutting board for me. It basically just lets us get our Crobat. And other card that's kind of on the chopping block here is Arezu. Search for 3 evolution Pokemon. See if I like it or not, and we'll see. Alright, we are in, looks like, just checking out where everything is going on for the tournament. We are in the queue. Let's look at our dashboard. The tournament is about to start. Your checklist, so details. Let's look here at the Tricky Gym Discord to see what's going on here. We just got put in the battle queue. I guess we can just search our name, right? Got to figure out where we are paired. Sorry, this is again first time doing this, so we got to go to our dashboard. Let's view our deck list, details, schedule, registrations. Here we are, all about that Beish. We are checked in, ready to go. All right, I guess we just wait. Thanks, guys, for being patient for me as we try to figure this out. Excited about this tournament, though. Again, it's more competitive than I'm used to playing when I just play 1 or 2 games here or there. Alright, back to the website here. Dashboard, details. We'll give them a second here to get. I'm imagining I'm getting something on my dashboard that will tell me about it coming up here. All right. Anyway, talk more about the list because I'm loving the list. Other things in our deck list. Again, we're trying to take multiple prizes here. Other things in our deck list here that I'm not sure on is this Old Cemetery. Let's see how popular Psychic decks are. This, whenever an energy attaches from their hand to one of their non-psychic Pokemon, put 2 damage counters. This might work against us in some situations. There's a card, Old Grapejaw, which puts damage counters on basics when they come into play, which might be better because it hits all basics instead of just non-psychic. We're playing Frozen City, which is the same thing, except there's no psychic-only clause. And then I'm trying to think what else here. I think that's about it. We're running a couple of, triple acceleration energies. We're running double and twin energies to accelerate our Guzzlords and our Crobats. So again, we're kind of all in on the double prize plan. But again, we've also got the backup plan of efficient, low energy cost attackers. All right, hey, here's our first match. No. Click to copy. Let's go to here. See where our opponent is. Alright, there's our opponent. Let's send him a challenge. Alright, round 1. Let's go. Alright, there we go. Alright, we want GLC Dark multi-prize deck. Let's go, let's go. Ooh, I like his helmet. Alright, if possible, we'd like to go second. Let's go second, please. We lost a coin flip. Let's see what our opponent does. Alright, looks like they're mulling it over too. It is their turn. What do we get? Alright, no basics. Sad. Our opponent has to mulligan as well. Let's draw some cards. Let's get some mons. Alright, there's our Hoopa. Not the best as an only attacker. We do have the Bird Keeper as kind of a cool, plus the hiding energy, which is going to let us retreat. So we're going to have a pretty sweet attack. We might get the Donk victory. Let's hope for a better game than the Donk. Alright, 120. So we're playing Fighting, Jubilife City. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Alright, nothing doing for our opponent. So let's do this. Let's quick ball away our Clara. Let's go and get... I think we just want to get the Purrloin. Let's play the Purrloin. Let's Bird Keeper, put this forward, draw some cards. Play the Old Cemetery. Play down a Zubat. Say go. Alright, not too much doing there. Again, that would have worked out a lot better if our Hoopa had been on the bench. Alright, town map in here, what they got? Fighting Energy, Brookwood Hill. Alright, looking for some stadium cards. They were unsuccessful. That was pretty brutal. Alright, their throw, taking 20 damage. What is this? If your bench Pokemon has any damage counters on this, take us 90 more damage. Alright, playing a Jubilife City to just draw here and get set up. Alright. Not a great turn, not a bad turn. Alright, level ball. We're going to go level ball. Let's see. Our Crobat is in here. Golbat's in there. So let's grab the Golbat. We just want to draw more cards right now. Let's Golbat and draw cards. Yes, we would love to draw cards, please. Alright, there's a Dark Claw. So does the Dark Claw win us the game? I think the Dark Claw does win us the game, which I think is bad for our opponents here. I'm sorry if this is it. Oh, just 90 damage. Alright, so we're close to winning here. Not quite. If they get another Pokemon down, it is not close, actually. Alright, Guzman Hala. Looks like they're looking for a special energy. Maybe another stadium. They're not in a good position to continue to get set up, unfortunately, because they have to do something about things that are happening on the battlefield. Again, if they just don't play a Pokemon, they're dead here, which is sad. I want this to be a game, because I would love to play more against fighting-style decks. Still trying to figure out their Guzma and Hala. Alright, ditch in Floatstone and Grant here. Alright, ooh, I missed what they were getting as I was looking through that. Okay. Pokemon Research Lab. Okay. They're going to try to stop us from evolving, which is fine. Alright. Let's retreat into Purrloin. Let's Versus Seeker. Let's get the Bird Keeper. Let's do this. Draw some more cards. Evo Soda. This is all good for us. Like, this is great before they can get their lock going. This is like what we want to do. Let's get the Crobat down. Let's put this here. And you know what? Let's ditch this counter energy just to draw some cards. Okay. Let's save these cards for now. Let's just Assault Gate. See what happens. Boom, 90 damage. Take a prize. Maybe we should have town mapped there to see what our prizes were. Guzman Hall is going to be good for us. Next turn, we can do a couple things. We can go get a Floatstone, which will be pretty nice for us. There's a Kabutops. We can't play any supporters from our hand. Alright, sad. Alright. And then they might item lock us here. So we can't play Guzma or Guzman Hala. We have to deal with this. I don't know if I'm a big fan. Again, fighting decks, we played against a couple fighting decks on stream, and one of the big problems with these fighting decks is that there's just not a lot of card advantage. They are going to play the Archeops, which is a, item lock? We can't evolve Pokemon. Fortunately for our opponent here, most of our Pokemon that we would want to evolve are already down. Alright, getting some more boys. Alright, so Field Blower is okay. Let's go Town Mount. Let's see what we got going on here. Nothing too great. All cards that we can't really play too well. Let's do this. Let's ditch the Tag Call. Draw some more cards. There's our Guzzlord. There's our Feather Ball. Our Feather Ball can't really do anything. Let's do this. Put this up. Let's put Guzzlord down. Let's do this. And let's just attack with English Cry. Alright, 70 damage, halfway through the Kabutops. I think that's the best sequence there. I don't think we're going to get got by this Pokemon Research Lab. Evo Soda here are going to get around their own Archeops lock, because this is symmetrical in its effect, that we can't evolve our Pokemon either way. And that's okay. Alright, Professor Research here, just insane. Go ahead and fill your hand back up. We're getting the Kabuto lock. Can't play any supporters. This is going to be able to attack in for 80 and do 20 and 20. So our Spiritomb is dead, which is fine. Let our opponent take a prize. We'll be able to put our Crobat out there for free and then switch in the Hoopa and just, deal damage. I would imagine they're going to probably put 20 and 20 on the Crobat and the Guzzlord. No, they went Hoopa and Crobat. Probably because this doesn't have any energy on it, they're not too worried about it. Alright. What's going on here? Our opponent is picking their prizes. Let's put our Crobat. Alright. And we drew a Floatstone. Floatstone's pretty good here. Let's go ahead, let's draw a card. Let's get rid of this Feather Ball. Don't need the Feather Ball. The only card in the deck the Feather Ball can go and get is the Crobat. Let's just retreat into the Hoopa. Let's do some work. Alright, kill the Kabutops. And then we want... I think we just want Raihan here. Alright, putting out the Armaldo. So if they find an energy, this should kill this, right? If your opponent's active Pokemon has 100 HP or less remaining, it is knocked out, which is not the greatest for us, if I'm going to be honest. Alright, they're doing their own Raihan to put something on there. Are they trying to Boulder Crush us? Now, Archeops has to retreat, so we can always Guzma. We need to draw an energy. That's what we need to do. We need to draw an energy, and then we're getting going. We have a couple looks, right? Like, I want to Guzma, maybe put the Archeops out, get to work on the Archeops, even though it's not really doing much. It might be hurting our opponent more than it's hurting us at this point. Maybe we should be focusing on the Armaldo, 150 damage. How do we get rid of 150 damage? We can do 120 with our Guzzlord. I would love, maybe we're supposed to get Frozen City with Guzma and Hala. Let's see what happens here. Alright, opponent. Reaping Claw. It's knocked out. Did they take a prize because of that? Looks like they do take a prize. Alright, let's put out the Crobat. Alright, we drew an energy. Not quite the best that we wanted, though. Alright, so... put the Float Stone here. Let's go ahead and Guzma up the Archeops. Put the Guzzlord out there. Go ahead and retreat this. Put out the Crobat. Put this here. Let's ditch this. Draw. Drew a Nest Ball. Let's Nest Ball. Let's get something. Let's get this Galarian Moltres. Throw the Muscle Band down on this. And then let's do Venomous Fang for now. It's going to do 70. It's poisoned. We can hit it with a Critical Bite next turn if they can't retreat it. And maybe they have like a something else, like a Titanize. Titanize is pretty good here. Switch it out. Kill our Crobat with their Boulder Crush. So now, what do we need to do? Now it gets a little tougher, right? Now we're not in a great spot. Alright, Boulder Crush our Crobat. It's got weakness for fighting, really? Opponent takes a prize. What are we putting out here? I guess we put the Guzzlord out. Alright, so... let's start with this. What are we ditching? Let's ditch Field Blower. Draw. Alright. Frozen City's fun. Let's Raihan. Let's get maybe teammates for next turn. Let's go ahead and retreat. Let's put the Moltres out. The Moltres is going to die, probably. Alright. No resistance. Like, the Armaldo is just going to kill it. Ooh, Brooklet Hill. Alright. It's impressive that they're putting out some weaker Pokemon on their benches, knowing that we can take 3 prizes here. Now, I do think we are probably in a bad spot and losing this game. Boss's Order. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Let's give our opponent the well played. Well, there's an escape route. That's not too bad. Alright, let's teammate. What do we want? Let's teammates. To get that. And to get this, maybe? Maybe twin energy. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do both. Let's shuffle Hoopa and Guzzlord back into our deck. And let's get 2 of these. Alright, let's escape rope. See what our opponent does here. And we need to take a prize somehow. So let's trade this. Oh, Lana. Draw something good. Draw something good. Not great. Not great. So this is just dead. And our opponent's going to take another prize there. This will be able to take a prize next turn, but it can't because of Archeops. I think we do this. I think we just got to do something, right? Alright. Our opponent's had Stadium Answers every single time, which is fine. Like, our opponent is playing well. He's keeping cards in his hand. They're doing well. We haven't done a lot to disrupt his hand. Here's a Rescue Stretcher for him. Problem here is we don't have anything going on for us. Don't have a lot going on. Wally. Our opponent has locked us out pretty well to start, and then got ahead with their big attackers. We weren't able to set up early. We lost some attackers early. Alright. Go Zorua. Alright. Hit him with the GGs. Whoop. 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 There we go. GGs. And we'll concede. Alright. Well played by our opponent. We probably could have played a little bit better. We were a little loose at times. I'm definitely going to have to go back and watch that one. Figure out what we did well and what we did poorly. It might have been a bad matchup, but I think on the whole we had our chances. Losing our, we might have gotten a little greedy too early with Spiritomb and Hoopa, but on the whole we did what we could. Again, I'm relatively new to the format and I'm just enjoying it so much. So even the loss feels pretty good. All right, let's see how we do this. Game 1, report games. You lost the match. Yes. Alright, that should be it. And this is pretty sweet, so I love how easy and simple this part has been. The whole tournament on LimitlessTCG.com. Big ups to them. Like, everything about this is superb. While we have a moment, I just want to thank everyone for joining us and watching. If you're watching this on Twitch or if you're watching this on YouTube later, thank you for staying in. If you got a chance, maybe hit the follow button on either of those, follow or subscribe button. I would appreciate it. Again, not sure what the stream is going to look like going forward. Mostly just got some free time right now, trying it out, doing some more stuff. I know people are interested in this format, and I have the chance to do it from time to time. So thank you guys for that. If you do have a chance to do that. Well, while we're waiting, why not queue into a standard cube? Versus. Alright, the only standard deck I have is Sablezard. For those of you who don't know what the deck is, let's check it out. Basically, you're a Lost Zone deck. You play Comfy. Your whole point is to get cards into the Lost Zone. Then you have cards that come online because of that, like Cramorant or Sableye. And then, you finish the game with a Radiant Charizard. Then you're just playing a whole bunch of enablers for Comfy and other Lost Zone cards. Course Experiment is one of the best cards that you can have in this deck, we're playing a Path to the Peak to stop Pokemon with abilities. And that's it. That's the deck. It's toolboxy to a degree. I think the deck might be a little bit out of date when it comes to standard, but let's play it. Let me go ahead and get this limitless TCG thing set up over here on my other screen so I can watch it while we play so I'm not missing our next round. Looks like there's 16 matches, so we have 32 players. 12 of them are completed. Alright, we won the coin flip. In this deck, I do think it is right to go first. And we kind of are rewarded for this. We have Comfy and we have 2 Comfies and an air balloon here, which is going to allow us to Comfy twice. Oh, and we drew a switch card. So let's start. Let's flower select. We can look at the top 2 cards, put one in our hand, one goes in the lost zone. Then let's air balloon. Let's retreat here to the other Comfy. Let's flower select again. I think we're going to want the switch card. We don't really care too much about the fire energy at this early point in the game. They're playing a Bronzor. I think I just play the Path of the Peak just in case they play like a Radiant Greninja or something. Not sure what deck would be playing Bronzor and Radiant Greninja, but you never know. Let's stop those rule box Pokemon's abilities. Alright, our opponent unfortunately just passes. Alright, and we win. Okay. Alright, we did it. Yay! I think our opponent saw the writing from the wall there. Alright. Queue up again. Alright, we got some Silver Tempest backs. Not sure what I want from Silver Tempest. Ooh. Alright, let's play again. Alright. There we go. This way our screen won't keep switching back and forth. Alright, not the best hand to start with, but let's throw this Manaphy down. Prevents all damage on our bench Pokemon. We're going to save the Cramorant for a second. We got Battle VIP Pass, and we have an Escape Rope. Oh, okay. We're in business now. We're going to go first one, Comfy, on the bench. And then we're going to go second one, just because they're kind of worthless, basically after this point, and just grab these guys. Alright, let's put something back. Let's put this Cross Switcher back. Okay, Path to the Peak is going to be good against a Crobat deck, 100%, right? Let's Escape Rope. We want the Colress's Experiment, 100%. Let's put this here. Let's retreat, put the other Comfy out, and let's go flower selecting again. I think we only played 2 Sableyes. I think we need the Sableye. Alright, let's throw down the Path to the Peak, and let's say go. Hopefully next turn this Cramorant will be active. We can just like hit the Crobat for some damage early on, and go from there. Alright, search the deck for 3 Pokemon V, put them into their hand. That's pretty good. Alright, we might have been good to play this Path to the Peak. Alright, there's an air balloon. That's pretty good. I think we want the Colress Experiment with the Fog Crystal and the Sable in our hand. I think we're fine. Alright, let's go ahead and Colress Experiment before we get going too much. Alright, none of these cards are great, but we're going to want that. Do we have... No, we don't have another Cross Switcher in our hand. Do we want to save it? I think we might. I think we want these 3. Get rid of the second Path to the Peak and the Battle VIP Pass. Alright, then I think we want to put back the Cross Switcher. See what we draw. Alright, we get that. Let's Air Balloon. Let's retreat. I think we go comfy again. How many cards are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're pretty far away from the Sableye, who needs 10 cards. So let's do this again. There's the Scoop Up Net. We're okay with the Scoop Up Net. Let's Scoop Up Net and just put Cramorant forward. Let's leave the comfies in our hand for now. Although, if we get Marnied or something, which is definitely a possibility, we probably want the Marnie on the bench. Alright, let's do that. 110 damage off the bat for free, no energy. Pass turn. Looks like there's still one more match going. Alright, they're going to search for 2 cards and discard them. What cards are they discarding here? Mewtwo and that. Alright, they're trying to set some stuff up. Alright, let's start here. Let's put one of the Sableyes on top of our deck. Let's see what we get. Alright, wish that that was gone. We want that. We want the Cross Switcher. And we probably, in all honesty, want this Clara. Clara is probably going to come in clutch later. How many cards we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're 2 cards away. I think we're fine just attacking it. Let's just attack it. We got 2 Sableyes to burn. Still, there's a lost vacuum for any tool cards that come in. They're going to be able to Trinity Nova next turn. So one of the things about our deck that our opponent is maybe a little frustrated by is that they're going to be taking single prizes every turn, and we get to take 2 or 3 prizes depending on who we kill. Okay, so let's do this. We want the escape rope. Let us do this. Retreat into the comfy. And let's do it again. We want the switch card. Alright. We're at a spot where things are looking good for us. So let's do this. Let's just do this. So now we're putting a lot of bench guys out there, and that's fine. And then, let's escape rope. They have the Glaring Weezing to go for. We have our Sableye. And then we want to just hit everything on this. The Arceus V. It's going to take 120. We're getting closer to killing it. This is going to have a hard time attacking in. It's got a 2 retreat crossed. We have a backup Sableye with a backup energy in our hand. We can go get our 3rd one. We have Clara to get them all back. We're just in a good spot. Alright, looks like all the games for the first match are completed. 16 out of 16 matches, so we're just waiting on our next round. We're 0-1 in our tournament, for those of you who are curious. Alright, there's just really nothing to do. Let's go down. So again, this turn, our opponent... Oh, alright, we got to concede to our opponent. Our second round opponent is here. I think we were doing well in this game, and that's fine. Let's go ahead and concede to our opponent. Alright. Let's friend our opponent. TSC Assassin. Alright, there he is. Let's send him an invite. We're still playing our GLC multi-prize deck. We are 0-1, so is our opponent. Alright, he's declined our... This always happens. We're all just trying to invite each other until we end up canceling a request here or there. Alright, GLC Dark multi-prize. And again, my issue might be my timer might not be enabled. Oh, looks like our opponent is also playing a dark deck. Or might be trying to throw us off the scent. We want to go second. We lost the coin flip. Let's see what our opponent wants. Alright, we get to go first. Ugh, this is awful. We do not want this. So, Frozen City, pass. We do have Gloria in our hand, and a Sonia. I think next turn we're hoping to draw an energy, so our opponent's going to Gloria. I wonder if they're playing the same list as us. Do we have the mirror match? And I think in the mirror match, them going second is huge. Alright, so they're playing Coughing in their Guzzlord deck. So they are looking for something... they're looking to like kind of ability lock us out. Ooh, are they going to play a lot of guys on the bench? Alright, the Sneasel. I'm surprised they wouldn't like Hoopa or something here to try to get like an early kill. Alright, we drew the Purrloin, which is great for us. So let's do this. Let's Gloria. We want to get this. It looks like our Guzzlord is prized. So I think we just get these three guys. Let's do this. And let's say done. Again, our opponent, we're hoping our opponent... So evolving the Galarian Weezing, which is fine. Putting another energy on the Guzzlord. Alright, and Marnie. We're fine with this. Marnie is good for us here. I mean, I know they get to draw 3 or 4 more hands, and we lose a card, but we're okay with all of this, because our hand was pretty bad. We find our energy, we find our Bird Keeper. Alright, Heavy Ball. Our opponent is really running themselves low on resources here. So there's a Zorua. Alright, Incense. What could they get? Oh, the Liepard for this. Okay. Evolve. Alright, they're going to trade. What are they trading here? Ultra Ball for 2 cards. Alright. So we're going to attach an energy to this. So I think we should be able to kill this rather quickly. Alright, what we draw? Alright, Lana. Well, let's start with Pokegear. Let's see what we get. We get lots of things. I think this is what we want for now. Let's equip here. It's going to do that. Let's Bird Keeper. Put this forward. Draw some cards. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Then is there a basic in our deck that we want to get? Like maybe we Quick Ball. Get rid of that. Let's go get those. The Sneasel, I guess. They have like 1, 2, maybe 3 with abilities. I think we want to leave it. Now let's play it out. Let's play it out already. Alright. Let's Anguish Cry. Let's kill that. Let's take a prize. Alright, there's our Guzzlord. Alright, does our opponent put out the Guzzlord? Alright, they put out their Weezing. Alright, they're going to go Piers, which is going to let them get an energy. It's going to be hard for them... Okay, so they can switch that in. I wonder if that's their game plan. This retreat cost is 2. Okay. Alright. Spiritomb's down. What do we want to put out? I mean, I guess the Galarian Weezing, right? Okay. What do we want to get here? We could get back that. Let's Guzman Hala. And let's ditch these things. Let's get a Twin Energy. Let's get a Float Stone. And let's get this Old Cemetery, just in case they do something here for that. Alright. let's put down our Guzzlord. Let's put down our Twin Energy. And, pass turn. We're saving the Float Stone. Again, we might put it on our Moltres. We're okay with our Moltres dying, to be honest. The Moltres, if we're not playing it from our hand, it's not great. We could Clara late in the game, which is really one of the things that the Moltres is for. You Clara, you get back to your Moltres, you get back 2 energy to your hand, you play the Moltres, it attaches 2 energy immediately, and then you can play the 3rd energy from your hand, and the Moltres just starts winning games. Looks like our opponent is getting back their stuff with their Clara. They don't have any energy in the graveyard. They might hit the Wheezing. If they put another energy here, it's up to 60, right? Which then puts it in 90 damage, which is Hoopa territory. So I think that they're maybe waiting on putting the energy here, which is fine. We're fine with this. Alright, opponent. What's the game plan? 5-5 in prizes. 4 and 4 on cards. Attaching energy there. Taking 20, and then they're going to severe poison. So 4 damage counters during Pokemon checkup. It's fine. Alright, Evolution Incense. So let's Evolution Incense. I think we want, just to get this, consistent draw every turn might be better than just the 1-turn Golbat. Let's then, so we don't have any abilities because of that. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and retreat into that. Let's attach that there. It's going to take 20, and then we'll slash. Again, it might have been nice to hold tight and let our Moltres die. This isn't getting out the way anytime soon. They might switch this in, and this is going to do a ton of damage. But if they switch this in, they always run the risk of our Hoopa just coming in and smacking that in the face. Again, maybe the Weavile would have been better there to get off the Evolution Incense. That may have been the better play. We didn't have the energy, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Alright. Again, putting the pain to the Guzzlord. Putting the pain to the Guzzlord. Alright. Oh, they're going to kill our Zubat. Alright, what's that? Alright. We are really hoping to draw an energy. So, let's trade here. Alright. That's something. Let's kill the Guzzlord. Let's town map first, so that we know what we're getting. And then let's kill. Alright. We probably want this Avery. Our opponent putting the Weezing out there again. Does this have the mystery energy attached to it? The hiding energy? Okay, it has free retreat cost. It's had free retreat cost the whole time, guys. It's free, bit free. Too free for the bean. Alright, quick ball. So they super rotted, they're getting their Guzzlord back. Do you have enough energy in your deck to where the Guzzlord matters now? Alright, and teammates. Okay, teammates is pretty good. Oh, wonder what they got. B-string. Okay, B-string's pretty good here. and then switch it out, and then okay. Our opponent might be better than us. They might be drawing better than us too. Alright, Moltres. I would love to draw Raihan. Guzma's probably not good enough. This triple acceleration energy is not doing anything in our deck anymore. Weavile is maybe okay. I think we're just dead, right? Like, any way we look at this, we're just dead. Like, what do we hope for here? All right, let's Avery. I think we just have to hope that our opponent messes up here. Alright, so they didn't quite mess up the way we wanted them to. Alright. I think we just escape rope here, see what our opponent does. What are they putting out front? Yeah, we're dead either way. Let's kill it. Give our opponent the GGs. GGs! I mean, I'm not going to concede, brother. You got to win. Our opponent drew B-String, is what ended up happening. Our opponent drew B-String, and we did not draw B-String. So, sad. At the end of the day, it was sad, but what you gonna do? Let's go ahead and report our loss. We lost. Our opponent did a great job. Way to win. 0-2. Not a good start. Maybe we can make the comeback and go 2-2. Who knows? Alright, back to standard. Yeah, we want to go first with this deck. Alright, we have one of the ones we don't really want in our opening hand. We can do some stuff, though. We can do some stuff. Alright, what do they got? So, they're playing a V. When you play this Pokemon from your hand on the bench, you must search your deck. Okay, so we definitely want to path to the peak. Sorry, we got to do it. Then we want to go get a Comfy with our Fog Crystal onto the bench, and then we will switch card. Paching, paching. Flower selecting. We would love, I guess, I actually think we want the Colorless Experiment. We just need to see more cards, and then take go. Alright, Luminion V. Alright, so Battle VIP past the start. Pretty good from our opponent. Alright, the second Battle VIP pass. They got the Regidrago over there. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Alright, it's not bad. The Radiant Greninja. Thank goodness we played our Path to the Peak. We got a backup one here, too. The Leafeon. Alright, what are they quick balling for? They might have the Pumpkaboo that gets rid of stadium cards. Mew. Okay. Alright, our turn. Not too much going for our opponent. Alright, let's start with the flower selecting. We want... kind of rough. We want both those cards. Well, let's just get the Pokemon. We want this, we want this, we want this. Do we have another cross switcher in our hand? So maybe we just go Escape Rope. Alright, play on the bench. I mean, yeah, we were one card off. Although, were we one card off? Did I just mess up? We were. We could have started attacking in. I messed up. We should have maybe switched our Escape Rope to there. Alright. Opponent's not doing too much over there. Alright, start here again. Flower selecting. We want the Scoop Up Net, 100%. I love that last turn. Let's Colress Experiment. Let's see, we want that. We want that. We want that. Okay. It's like the 6th time our opponent conceded to us with this deck. The Comfy engine is very annoying. Very, very annoying. And it can take a lot of time. In paper, I imagine you're spending all time doing that too. Online, it's a little bit better. Not sure if it's great for gameplay all around. It feels like a one-person combo that doesn't get anywhere. Like sometimes you just break and you're like, oh, pass the turn. I didn't get my 10 cards in the last one. We're waiting for our opponent to choose here. Again, thanks guys for watching this video either on YouTube or Twitch. Really appreciating all the support I'm getting. If you got a second, hit the subscribe button or the follow button on Twitch or YouTube. I would appreciate it. Again, trying to build something. I don't know what it is, but we're trying to build it. Alright, we have to start. I think we just put the Oranguru down. I have the fancy art version of this one. I should probably be playing that instead. Alright, Miltank deck. I think this is the Blissey deck. I've been told that this deck doesn't require a lot of thinking, but I think that thinking is wrong. Basically, their deck plays Blissey, which accelerates itself while healing itself a little bit. Alright, playing a Tower Defense. Player must discard Ace. You can draw 2 cards. Okay, so they're discarding a Choice Belt, getting a Rotom V to their Quick Ball. Rotom V does what? You can draw 3 cards if you use that ability your turn in. So they're going hard on the Quick Ball. Alright, getting a Crobat. So here's the problem. So do you Crobat, draw lots of cards, and then you Rotom V, draw lots of cards. I play 2 Rotom Vs. Alright. Let's see where we're at in terms of matches. Let's go to our dashboard here. Alright. Still 6 matches to be had. Alright, what do we get? Nothing good. Alright, we want to play that. We want to Fog Crystal. Let's go and get a Comfy. Let's put the Comfy down. Let's get rid of this Manaphy and draw a Fire Energy. Let's scoop this up. Put that out. Let's go Flower Selecting. We probably want the Marnie here. I don't think we're going to play the Marnie. Let's Colress's Experiment. We want this card. We want a Switch card. We want another Colress's Experiment. Yes, we want all those cards. Alright, let's Fog Crystal. Let's go get another Comfy. Looks like one of our Comfies is prized. Let's go ahead and switch card here to the other Comfy. What can we get? Bad. Just bad. I don't even think we want to play this. I think we want to get rid of it with that. Alright, Fog Crystal. Where are we at in cards? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can't go get our Cramorant with this. So I think we just say, hey, we're done. We need to set up better. We need to set up better. Our opponent over here. Lots of cards in hand. Yeah, maybe it would have been right to Marnie them, just because they've seen so many cards. So nothing they're doing is particularly sad. These Rotom Vs are going to be scary. They have lots of item cards. And now they're attaching the cape. Now they're Ultra Balling away. I wonder if they know about Path to the Peak. Okay. What are they going to do? Alright, they get to draw 7 cards here. Again, our opponent is just showing us the power of some of these cards in this format. Our Comfy is dead. We might be losing this one, boys. And girls. Alright, and just 1 for the 80 damage. So again, we're not in like a terrible spot here, right? We just need to find some action. Action. Okay. Let's do this. I want to get rid of this mana fee. Alright, let's Flower Select. Gosh, all these cards we're getting are bad. Alright, scoop up net. This, put the Oranguru up, put the Comfy out. Let's switch, put the Comfy out. Let's go Flower Selecting again. We probably want... Do we have a cross? No, we don't. So I think we do want... let's grab the Clear. Why not? Alright, let's play the Cramorant. Let's play an Escape Rope. See what our opponent puts out there. Maybe they'll go with the Miltank. Maybe they'll put the other Rotom out there. Alright, they went for the Miltank. I think we just want to grab that. Let's put that on our bench. Let's put that on our bench. Why not? And let's kill the Miltank. We'll take a single prize. We're going to need it. Alright, Scoop Up's a good pickup. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wish there was an easy way to see. Like, to see how many there was, instead of like a number on the screen, instead of just this. Alright, Tower Defense. I'm going to play that. It's going to let them do all their shenanigans. Shenanigans! Say shenanigans again. Alright, XP share. They are expecting us to kill this Rotom. I hate to say it, but I think our Cramorant is dead. Pretty dead. We need to... So next turn we will be able to put it online. The thing is, will we be able to get the energy that we need? So far we have used no energy from the deck in our discard or lost some. They're going to have to get rid of, what, how many cards do they get rid of here into their lost zone? Nothing? Alright, Comfy out front. Good draw here. Escape Rope's not bad. I still think we start with a Colress Experiment. We need Charizard at some point. We need Escape Rope. We have the Claire in hand. Let's go Cross Switcher. Again, we'll get a Cross Switcher and we'll be pretty good. Alright, we need to find that. That's pretty good. Let's go Scoopy Doops. Let's put out the Oranguru. Let's put that down. Let's put this here. Let's Escape Rope, and let's see what our opponent does here. What are they putting out? Okay. Free Retreat. Makes sense. VMAX. Alright. let's do this. Let's put the Charizard in case they make us shuffle something away. Let's put that over there. We could always escape rope again, but I just don't see the point. Let's go ahead and kill something. Let's kill this Rotom V, which is not going to kill it, but it's going to get it. It's going to get near it. So again, they're going to take a single prize here. Go to 3 prizes. If we find another one of these, we can kill this, put some damage here. We get to take 2 prizes for this. Plus get going on some of these other guys. We could always kill that too, right? That's 70. I think we're 1 short. 70 plus 60 is 130. Yeah. Alright. So we know what we're drawing. We're drawing Charizard for turn. So let's put back Vettel VIP Pass. Everyone's pretty good. Let's do this. What do we get? Lost Vacuum. Let's Lost Vacuum. We want to exile Cross Switcher. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid... Oh, it's only 1. Alright, then let's Clara. Let's do both. I want to get this back. I want to get this back. I want to get that back. Let's put this out there. Let's put this there. Let's the escape rope. Your opponent's going to put Regieleki out there again. Alright, 14 out of 15 matches completed too. Opponent's a little sneaky here. So I do think... Let's do this. Sableye is down, but we get 2 prizes. We get a Comfy, and we get a Comfy. Double Comfy. How are you guys feeling? I'm feeling comfy. Just setting up this Regieleki. Now if we find another Sableye. We find another Sableye. This is dead. Sorry, you were dead. If we find another one, we should be pretty good. We can find another one. Cape of Toughness. That's going to put on everything, huh? How much damage does this do? 220? So our Charizard is dead. Alright. Let's start here. We do not need this many copies. Alright. There's our Sableye. We want to go... Alright. So this does 250, right? So this is 310, so I need to put 60 here. And then I want to put the rest on the Crobat, I think. My opponent's probably like, what is he doing? We need to find some cross switchers. If we can find a cross switcher, which I don't think we can, because I think we've bend them all at this point, which is a little sad, because that's the card we need. I wonder if our opponent's on to us yet. That's our only win, right? So scrap shot here, killing the Sableye. Okay, there's a switch card. Alright, cross switcher. We have one cross switcher. Energy. We have an energy. Well, this is kind of bad. Well, I guess we need help. Yes. We need help. We are hoping. We are hoping. Alright, well, that was a close one. I think we're still losing this one. So we get to take 2 prizes here. But if they have an energy, I think we just die. They might also just be able to, like, equip here and kill us. Our Charizard did do some work. I'm very happy about our Charizard. It's one of the reasons why you're playing it, is just your opponent feels like they're ahead, and all of a sudden you're just like, you are dead! There we go. Well played to our opponent. Cave of Toughness for good measure. Like, we're dead, man. We're dead. We can't interact. Alright, our opponent keeps one of taking game actions. I'm okay with it. And we're dead. And we're dead. Perfect. And good timing. Because we just got our round 3 opponent. Good timing. Well played, opponent. Alright, there's our opponent. Our friend request has been sent. We're going to let our opponent send us the invite this time. Or maybe we'll try again. Last couple times we've been unsuccessful. Alright, there he is. Unlimited, time matched. Okay. Alright. GLC multi-deck. Alright, accept. Alright. Our opponent looks to be playing a water deck. GLC is pretty straightforward, being like, hey, here's your deck. It's on your deck box. You can change this, of course, though. Alright. We're going to go heads. We won the flip. Well, no, we don't want to go first. We want to go second. What do we draw? Alright, we got a Sneasel, which is going to be pretty good against the water deck, since all of their creatures have abilities. Let's put our Sneasel down. Avery might be pretty good too. Alright, what we got? Lapras, Wishy-Washy. Alright, their plan looks like the Rain Dance deck. Uh-oh, Trainer's Mail. Failed to find? Search your deck for up to 3 cards and discard them. They must have a capricious bucket in their hand. Or something. What the heck is going on over there? Alright, let's do this. Let's Guzman Hala. I want to discard this, and I want to discard this. And let's go and get a Frozen City. Let's get a Floatstone for now, and let's get this Hiding Energy. Again, maybe we're supposed to get like another Pokemon here to make sure we don't lose. And then we're just going to discard that energy they just played. Don't want their Lappers to get set up. Alright, playing in. They're going to let us get a nice little reshuffle here too. We get to draw 6 new cards. Our hand wasn't super great. There we go. Spiritomb is going to be pretty good in this matchup too. Sweet. Okay, they're going to Icy Wind us. We are still asleep. Shucks. Okay. Spiritomb. Let's go Level Ball. Let's get the Weavile here. Let's Weavile. Let's go Gloria. Let's get... what do we want here? We don't have anything in our deck, so... that's what we want. Let's do this. Let's put another 10 damage on it. And then they have only 1 with abilities. That's still enough, right? Let's just... and then next turn, like, we can kill the Lapras if they don't retreat it, which they'd have to attach an energy and then retreat. They might go with a Splash Arch. Okay. That's pretty good. Octillery, but only drawing them 1 card is not the greatest. An Icy Wind again. And we are still asleep. Alright. We are awake now. Their Lapras is basically dead. They do get to do 100 damage to one of our Pokemon. Who are they going to kill? The Spiritomb, the Zorua, the Hoopa. Okay, the Hoopa. Alright, we draw a Bird Keeper. So yeah, I can still do this. Let's do this. And let's go. Easy peasy. Alright, now the Weavile is in the backup. It can kill the next thing. And we drew a basic. We got teammates in Raihan, Piers if things go badly. Putting out the Snom. The great thing about the Spiritomb is just like 1 energy retreat. Ooh. I think our Frozen City is just maybe doing work right now. Alright, Colress. Ooh. They just traded all those cards for 4? Their hand must have been real bad. Alright. If they can get that to the active. I would love to kill this. Like a Guzma here would be great. Alright. Hey, we won. We won. Alright. I think our opponent might have been very new, which is fine. We're new too. Glad to have played our opponent though. Fun times. Alright, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, and then I will be back quickly. Alright, back from the break, guys. Thanks for being patient with me as I checked on the baby and the wife. Back to some standard. Our opponent, again, our GLC opponent, conceded the game pretty early on. We got our first dub. That's good. Oh, abysmal hand. But we got to play. Alright. This game, again, while a little bit flawed, super fun, but has its flaws. This is one of them, right? I don't get to mulligan bad hands. I have to keep it if I have a basic in it. My opponent on the other side, even worse. Like, we just don't want these cards in our opening hand. And, like, we don't even have... We have our Colress Experiment, but, like, our opponent is just going to go to town on us, I'm pretty sure. These Genesect V decks are just, like... Set up, set up, set up, set up, draw a card, set up, set up, set up, set up, draw cards. And we are very like, oh, this is what we're going to do. This is how we set it up. What's our sequencing? How can we put cards into the Lost Zone? Right? Our opponent's deck plays inherently strong cards, while we, on the other hand, are playing kind of some reactionary cards in this format. That being said, if our opening hand has had like a path to the peak, like, we are just going, right? Because then all of a sudden, all of these abilities just don't matter. Alright, hey, nothing too exciting happened for our opponent over there. So let's Colress. We need that. We need that. We need that. Alright. Give me cards. Alright, Comfy. Escape Rope. This might let them put their Mew out. That's fine. So Mew has the Psychic Leap ability, so putting damage on it is not super great. We kind of want to avoid damaging this if we can. The Genesect Vs only have 10 more HP, so they're a little bit easier to go after, and they won't evolve. I'm trying to think if they run the Mew VMAX and what its ability is. Alright, we're waiting on our opponent here. We've escape roped. Our opponent has two options. Alright, let's do this. What do we want? I guess we get the air balloon. It's not the best. We haven't been able to find anything, really. Like, another Comfy would have been great. Fog Crystal. We are scratching. We have scratched the Mew V. We're basically just saying, hey, kill our Sableye. Can we do it? Alright, Lost Vacuum. What are they getting rid of here? What do they ditch? Oh, our air balloon. Okay. Hey, they put another card in the Lost Zone for us. Thank you. We appreciate it. And here's the thing. These Fusion Strike decks, they just get to reload. Always reloading. Max Miracle. Sableye is dead. They take a single prize. They did evolve into the VMAX. Alright, Comfy. Anything will be good. Fog Crystal. Okay. So let's go Flower Crystal. Let's get the Oranguru. Let's put that down. Let's put the Fog Crystal. Let's put a Comfy onto the battlefield. Which we want to... I guess let's just Clara for now. There's a Scoop Up Net. Scoop Up Net is pretty good. Let's just scoop this up. Put our Comfy forward. Let's go Flower Selecting again. There's both of our Claras, so we have one back into our hand. Let's play this. Let's Colress's Experiment. We want that, we want that, we want that. Alright, how many cards we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're pretty close here, so we can get there. Let's go Switch Card, Comfy. Let's go Flower Selecting. Let's get a Colress's Experiment. We might be one card short of anything. So let's play out the Cramorant and let's just Escape Rope. Let's see what our opponent puts out there. And I guess in all honesty, we could just do this, right? I forgot that we had this option available to us. And we get to get rid of that. Alright, so let's hit the Mew. And then, let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, so we get one of each back to our hand if we need to. Sableye up front, get the Psychic Energy, attach it, and then we can hit 70, 50, which will put this in range of our Charizard. Which might be what we have to do here. Headbutt Trauma. Oh. This card's sweet. I want to play this card in GLC. And it's kind of like a dark spread deck, where you have Guzzlord and Crobat be kind of your finishers. Alright, what are they putting for? Oh, hey, so they're going after our Sableye here, which is fine. Because we get that back to our hand. We draw the Scoop Up Net. Alright, let's go. Boom. I think we want the energy. So Sableye, Fog Energy. We're at that point in the game where we're kind of worried about where we're at with cards, and we're set up. Right? We are officially set up. So let's do this. Back. That. Let's just go 70, and then we need to get this. So this does 250. What is this at? 310. So we need to do 60 here. So we need 40, and then what else could we do here? Let's just spread it like this. So we get to take 2 prizes here. So our Charizard's attack costs 2 less right now. Alright, they're going to Marnie. Our hand was pretty good. So this is sad. Alright, currently 6 of the 14 matches are done. We're on the board. Ooh, Choice Belt. We don't have any Pokemon Vs though, so the Choice Belt does nothing. Ooh, Path of the Peak is probably pretty good here. Ooh, they're playing Old Cemetery. Old Cemetery is a card that we are playing in the GLC deck that we are playing. Alright, Quick Ball. What are you quick balling away? Quick balling away, Lisa Sparkle. Alright, Sableye down. Alright, we currently, because of the Marnie, we don't have the way to get them back. We would love to draw something good, so let's Flower Select. Nothing great. Okay, let's do this. No. Yes, let's do this anyway. Let's draw. Alright, Course's Experiment. What do we want here? Marnie isn't bad. Alright, Path the Peak. We want a Scoop Up Net. We want to do this. We want to Air Balloon. We want to Retreat. We want to use the Comfy again. We want to Flower Select. I guess we take the Switch cart. And now we Escape Rope. And see what our opponent does. Do they want us to kill that? I'm okay with it. Again, this is in range for our Charizard. There's our Fire Energy. We want a Charizard. Huh. What is the deal, bruh? Alright, Pokestop. Alright, our opponent has to know that we're playing Charizard, right? They just have to know. all the drawings, we get to Marnie them. Again, we're hoping to find Charizard. We have the Fire Energy in our hand. I don't want to have to play it. They are 2 prizes, which means our Charizard's attack cost 4 less. They got rid of our own. Oh, it shuffles back into their deck. Okay. Alright, and they put their Mew-V out. We're going to go Comfy. Alright, what do we draw? Battle V-Pass. This is the combo. Let's get rid of that. Draw a Path to the Peak. What else we get? Let's get one of those. Let's find a Sableye, please. We don't have any more in the deck. Okay. We need to find a Clara then. Colress's Experiment is pretty good. Let's play that. No Marnie, but we found the Charizard. And we found the Clara. And we found a Fire Energy. Alright, all things we need. Do this. Do this. Do this. Ba-doom. And kill it. Alright, this is where we hope. So I guess even if they knock out our Charizard next turn, we can still go Clara, get this back, play the Fire Energy, win the game. So I guess we have to put Oranguru out front. Ultra Ball, what you getting? Discard Boss's Order. Get something else. Gets the Mew. Is it too little, too late? I mean, I got 1 prize left. Okay. Opponent, I think you're cooked, man. Okay, so they're at the point where they're just playing things down. They can do their best. Trying to find something. Okay, they didn't find anything. So now we just do this. And retreat, and put this out, and win, right? GG's. Alright, we got there. Oh, we got our Gengar V. Alright. Still got 12 minutes left to the next round. Let's keep playing. Alright, here we go. This is a good start. We got Comfy, we got Path, we got Marnie. We're looking good. Alright, Zoroark. With its free ability to switch this with one of your benched Pokemon and do 30 damage as well. Alright, nothing going. Alright, so we want to Flower Select. Let's see what we find. We found the card we were looking for. Colress's Experiment. Let's Colress's Experiment. We want that. We want another one. And we would very much so like an Escape Route. Okay. Now we can go this. Let's get this and this. Let's go Scoop Up Net. Let's go Flower Selecting again. Get a Psychic Energy. Play down Comfy. Let's escape rope, Cramorant. Let's play the Path to the Peak just in case, and let's hit for 110. This card is very underrated in this format. I mean, I know a lot of decks are playing it, but it's very good. Alright, this card is pretty good. Whenever a player puts basic Pokemon from the hand of the bench, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Ooh, we're getting Marnied. As our hand was good. It is not as less good now. Alright, about the same. Alright, they're using their V-Star power to draw. So much is happening to them. Okay, and our boy is dead. He's dead, Jim. Alright, now we gotta kind of rebuild. So, flower selecting. We want a course. Good start. Culture's experiment. See what we find. We want that, we want that, we want that. Let's play this. Let's Air Balloon. Let's retreat. Let's flower select. Alright, get another comfy. Let's scoop up net. This one. Let's put this one out. Let's flower select. Let's scoop up net, I guess. Let's go flower selecting. Let's get a fog crystal. Alright, how many cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go get a psychic energy. Ching. Alright, what does this do? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright, take 2 prizes here. Just get some cards in our hand. There's a Claire, who's going to be good, and there's a Comfy. So we're ahead of our opponent. Our opponent's going to be taking some W's here. He's going to be killing our Sableye there again with that. Damage jump. We have 2 damage counters. Okay, so moving them around, that's fine. Damage pump, moving them around again. Alright, Crobat V there is pretty good. It's going to take 20. I like this deck a lot. Seems a lot of fun. Reminiscent of a couple decks from base set, the Alakazam deck that moved damage counters around. It's one of my favorite decks to play. Alright, Professor's research here is very good. Ditching the quick ball for a new 7. What you got, my friend? Alright, Ultra Ball. So do we just play Clara here? Is this just... What happened to our Sableye? I guess our Sableye is still alive. It's not dead yet. Do we have any other energy? So maybe we just wait. Okay. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Alright, Comfy, go. Alright. Lost vacuum? Let's do this. No. Battle VIP pass. Alright. Clara, let's do both. Boom, boom. Let's go ahead and retreat. Put out the Cramorant. And Spiritomb Slip. This lets them go get, what, a support? But all of your Pokemon, okay, so all these get to go, what, back to your hand? Okay. Pretty good. So we probably need to try to kill something else. Alright, this is my first time playing against our opponent's deck, but our opponent's deck seems sweet. Now that I know about this card. Which, for some reason, this doesn't go in order. Alright, go comfy, go. Alright. Flower selecting. We would love to find a Charizard at some point. Okay, this is pretty good. Let's just retreat into this. Let's go ahead and flower select. Okay, we'll take that. Alright, let's go cross switcher. Let's put this out. And let's put this out. And let's kill it. Alright, 33, my friend. There's our Charizard. So, exactly 20 damage, right? 250 HP. So if they kill this with this, then we just get to kill it. We just get to kill it. We just get to steal the win, right? It's not a V max, right? It's just a V star. But we still just get to kill it. It's just insane. Flower selecting. Our opponent saw it. Our opponent saw the line. Alright, cool. And that being said, our GLC match is also ready to go. Our last one. Alright, check it. Click the copy. We're waiting for our opponent to check in. That's fine. Let's go ahead and send that person a request. Tirigo. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Tirigo. It's like, here we go. They're also 1 and 2. I see this guy in the Discord a lot. 90s PTCG player. A lot. Alright, friend request has been accepted. Timed match, unlimited, all decks. Alright, making sure everything. Our opponent is already in a game. Alright, back to it. I'm digging this dark deck. More and more, I think I want to cut the Feather Ball. The Feather Ball has just not been great. And to be honest, the Crobat hasn't been great. And Crobat is my favorite Pokemon. And so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to play this deck. But just the fact that it just hasn't been very useful. Like the fact that it's a stage 3. Like when wanting my Hoopa and my Spiritombs and even the Guzzlord more. It's just the Guzzlord just like 120 every turn. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Looks like our opponent is playing the Steel deck. I'm not sure what our Steel matchup looks like. I don't think it's very good. I think their guys are just too big for us. I think if we kind of get going early, we're fine. I think this is a one where we have to get the Guzzlord going pretty early. We definitely need to kill the Jirachi. That Jirachi can just take over games, and we probably need to get our Liepard going early too. Clang is tough for us to deal with. Oh, our hand is bad. Thank goodness we get to mulligan this. Thank goodness for the mulligans. Thank goodness for the mulligans. Oh yeah. Alright, let's mulligan. Give me... Alright, Zubat, we'll take it. We know the Crobat's in the deck. This might be a bad game if we don't draw something to get going. Okay. So, let's do this. Let's do this. Good sequencing on our part to not take that extra damage. Not that they're, I mean, hopefully they have like U-turn board. That would be their best start, is U-turn board on this Jirachi. Get going. They're going to go Lost City, which is good. They're going to go Dreamy Revelation. Alright, the Melton. I haven't seen this version before. They're playing the Melton here. It does look like it's still a... Is that the shield energy? Alright, damage is reduced by 10. Okay. So now we just get to go Field Blower. This, if they put the U-turn board on, it goes back to their hand, but we can still go to get 2 out of it. What is this? Retreat is 1. Retreat is 1. Okay, opponent not doing much there. Alright, Evo Soda. So, Evo Soda. Please, oh, thank goodness there's a Golbat in the deck. We want to draw 2. We don't get to draw 2, though. Because of that. So, we want to attach this. Let's Field Blower. Alright, say done. Alright, Timer Ball. Tails, heads. Alright, what do you get with your Timer Ball? I'm imagining, is it the Caparaja? Is it whatever this evolves into? Oh, Meltan. Alright, the Caparaja. Now this is less scary. Okay. Dreamy Revelation. We're just hoping to... Alright, Evolution Incense. It's probably going to get whatever that is. Alright, Metal. 150. Alright, they're just 1 energy away from us going to town with that. Oh wow, they're using that for the draw 5. Oh, give me that Bronzor. Okay, Feather Ball. Crobat. This is where things get like a little tricky because like we're gonna struggle a bit here if we don't get another Pokemon. We are losing to variants right now. That's, I mean, it's part of the game, right? We would love to draw cards. And maybe if we were playing more cards like Colress or Cynthia, that's fine. I think this was our best route. Do you have any energy in there? No. Okay, so this doesn't do a whole lot. Again, it's really anything here. We need more Pokemon. They have a way... Okay, so they're just passing the turn here? Okay. What do we get? Alright, Level Ball is not terrible. Level Ball... I mean, I think we just have to get the Purrloin, and it hopes that we eventually draw something good. Okay, so do 50. It's going to take it to 120. Okay. Let's... We're not just dead on the spot now. Ooh, none of this is good. None of this is good. That's good if we don't die. This is dead, right? There's just no way that this doesn't kill it. Alright. Muscular nose. Putting those cards back in their deck. Now, are they going to remember? Okay, so they didn't use their bronze on here, right? Did they have an energy? No, they didn't have any energy. Alright, Crobat is dead. Anything, buddy. Anything. Alright, Hoopa. Alright. Good luck. We would really like to draw something. To draw anything. This is getting brutal. Alright. Okay. Our opponent, for some reason, the steel deck has seen more cards than we have. Alright. And say goodbye to our friend Hoopa. It has been good. Alright. Something. Nah, something. Alright. Well played. We have to concede. Alright. Sad. I think that was a tough matchup regardless, but we definitely did not draw very well. Alright, final thoughts about the deck. Let's talk about it. Again, in-person tournament coming up, trying to decide what deck I'm going to play. I own all of these cards. Crobat is my favorite. One of the reasons why I wanted to try this deck out. There's a really good article about it that I might post and link to the video at the end. But anyway, Crobat, multiple prizes, Guzzlord, multiple prizes. Our deck didn't do a lot of that. In the first couple games it did. We did end up losing. We lost in the mirror match, and we lost to a fighting deck that stopped us from evolving. Which, the fighting deck that stopped us from evolving, I think we definitely had a good chance. That game was very fun and back and forth. The other deck, my opponent got their Guzzlord out first and just smacked us. Things I would probably change. You know, Feather Ball, I don't like Feather Ball. They helped us out there in the last game, but we were struggling. If it was like a Cynthia or a Colress or anything else, we would have been happy. So I think Feather Ball has to go. Arezu, I don't like this card either. I just don't know if we have enough evolutions for it to matter, right? We've got 4 evolution chains in our deck, and this is going to get 3 of them. Maybe it would be better served being something else, you know. We could definitely like Colress or Professor's Research or something like that. A card that's going to impact the board in the moment. Yeah, Chief. This is the same deck that we played on Monday. And these are again thoughts that I've been thinking about doing. The Feather Ball and the Arezu are just 2 decks, and this is definitely like a made for fun deck. Not necessarily the most competitive. I do think there is a shell out there, a Guzzlord shell that's very competitive, but this deck in of itself right now is just, the Crobat might just be a bit much. I want to keep playing the Crobat, but it might just be a bit much. Besides that, other changes I would make. Old Cemetery, we didn't run into any Psychic decks today. I could see it being a liability in those matchups, especially against the Psychic Spread deck or the Dragapult decks. I'm thinking that maybe this could be an old Grapejaw instead. Besides that, the deck is pretty solid. It might need some more energy too. It's kind of a little bit more energy hungry than you think at first. You're playing Ordinary Rod and you're playing Claras to get stuff back. I don't know. It needs more testing, but I think definitely Arezu and Feather Ball need to go. So Colress or Cynthia are coming back in. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for hanging out, checking out the stream. Probably post the video up on YouTube soon. If you haven't already, give me a follow on Twitch. I'd appreciate it. And subscribe on YouTube. Anyway, thanks guys again. See you all later. Goodbye.